Hi guys, Trisha here from Gardenista Meadow. I am here today. I want to start my germination for my annuals, and I have three lovely containers with this black gold seedling mix, all natural and organic, good for the environment. And I picked this up at Adams a couple days ago, and I'm gonna use it to start my seed, my germination. I don't know about anyone out there, but I love summer annuals because they are sometimes the light of the garden every time and all the time, because every perennial has a blooming time. So if you don't have the right mix, you don't have blooms all the time. And I love blooms, but not only blooms, I love the beauty of the different color that nature has to offer. So I try to mix in annuals with my perennial to keep the birds coming. Wildlife comes, and I go. Whenever I see a bloom, I run to it. I love doing this. Love to see a beautiful garden, and I love to walk around and just imagine more beautiful blooms. So today I have amaranthus. Now, if anyone is a Caribbean, they would know this plant as callaloo. Now, it has different varieties. So the callaloo that we eat, if you let it go to seed, it blooms a kind of a white greenish bloom like this. It may not get this long and it may not look this pretty, but it's a different variety. And the amaranthus plant is so lovely in all different floral arrangement. And the most beautiful one is the fall or summer arrangement. And they come in all different colors. I love this one. This one variety is Love Lies Bleeding. Isn't that glorious? Love Lies Bleeding. So get some of that. I have the Scarlet Flame red zinnia, and if you are a gardener out there and you don't have zinnia in your garden, that means you just love the greenness of those plants that last forever, and they're no fuss, no muss, no fuss. But zinnia brings light, and they come in all different colors. Now look at this pink one, and the variety of this one is Purple Prince, and it is so lovely. And look at it beside this amaranthus. It is glorious. Celosia, I don't know if you know this one, but the variety is Flamingo, and it is glorious. And it is good to have different variety of different blooms. Sometimes you see flowers, sometimes you see this ornate looking stuff, and sometimes you get that stuff, but they all work together for the good of the environment. All right, let's see what else I have. I have Cosmo, and these annuals are some of the easiest ones to grow. You can just throw the seed down fall before even summer. One of the times that I really like to use seed is when I know it's gonna rain. And what I do is I just throw some down and, disturb the soil. and nature does its thing. But when I want them in different spots, and when I want to know the color, and when I want to fix the garden my way, I try to germinate them so I can put them all over. But this Cosmo is apricota, and it is lovely. It has this peach tone to it with this gorgeous yellow inside, and I love it. I love it. Now, Snapdragon looks glorious in a vase. If you want a nice romantic arrangement, Snapdragon must be in there. And one of the reasons why I love Snapdragon, because they bring a different texture to the garden. Different foliage, different bloom, different color of plants bring different texture and different beauty to your landscape. Another one that I love to do, and again, I'm gonna preach it. I'm from the Caribbean, and anybody remember using castor oil? Now, the castor bean plant is the plant where castor oil come from, and I love this plant. It gives you a Caribbean feel garden, and it has these little blooms, which is the seed for the castor oil to make it, but the foliage is the star of the show. So if you ever want like a tropical, there you go, I said Caribbean, but tropical look garden, definitely add some castor bean plant to your landscape, and you will definitely in the mood to go to the beach every day. I love that. And see, that gives you a different texture of the foliage. Different plant gives the garden different texture and beauty. Another thing is the poppy. Now, it's good to put poppy seeds down in, oh wow, I have to sit my back. Whoa. Ah, that feels better. It's good to put poppy seeds down in the fall, or put them in a plastic jug, you know, a milk carton, not carton, like a milk plastic jug, and put them out in the landscape, and come spring, you'll have beautiful plants. Or just throw them down in the soil and nature does its work. This one is beautiful. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And oh God, I forgot the name of this one. I already started germinating it. This is a climber, and it is from the tropics. And whenever you put this in your garden to run on something, it really gives your garden a tropical feel. I forgot the name of it. Passion. There you go. Passion flower. And passion fruit comes from it. Now, if you have it in your yard long enough, in your garden long enough, it will bear fruit. But knowing that I'm in the New York climate, it doesn't get to mature to the point of fruit. All right, so definitely, and I started messing with the soil, so it's okay if my fingers or my nails are not clean, but I have soil here and I love messing with soil. So watch me set up this germination for these beautiful blooms. And Snapdragon for me does not germinate if I put it in the soil in like a flower bed. I don't know about you, because the seeds are so fine. I think when you put them down, they get scattered, maybe with the breeze or something, or they need to be contained in order to germinate. So what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna do them in individual container like this. Some people do their germination in this. Now you do it in this if you can feel those seeds, if they're big enough. If they're not, you use a container like this, and what you do, you throw them in, disturb it a little bit, and go about your business, and it should germinate. This is, read the packet and see when it does. It should germinate in 4 to 6 weeks. So and I tell you, sometimes they do it quicker, especially when you have sunshine and a place where you can get dapple effect of sunlight. All right, so here I go, and this variety is Orange Wonder, and I love the different variation of color. It has that orange and then that pink undertone. Orange and pink is gorgeous. You wouldn't think, but yes, it is. All right, now that I'm sitting, I can work best this way, because something I was like moving down to the camera on my back, putting pressure on my back. All right, here we go. And I don't know if you can see that in the packet. Sometimes they tell you on the packet how many seeds are in it. Now, this Snapdragon, the Orange Wonder variety, it says it's a perennial. So we're going to see about that. It says perennial to full sun to part shade, right? And it blooms heaviest in cool weather. And the height is 30 to 36 inch tall. And it says that it's brilliant orange blooms tipped with a rosy pink, will glow like a sunset in your garden bed. Bold in floral arrangements and a pollinator favorite. So we love pollinator favorite, and we love botanical interest. When you have a plant that tells you it has a botanical interest, it's really good for the environment. And the pollinators, the bird, the bees, the butterflies, everything likes it. Okay? Okay. Okay. Looks like something is on my camera. Oh. Oh wow, I had I hope we got everything. There was a piece of dirt blocking my lens. I hope you guys see everything that I've shown so far. Well, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use half of this container to put the seed in, and I'm gonna just throw them in like so, and they're going in, and they're going in, and they're gone. And I just use not even half of that space for them, because they like to be in a tight space for germination. Now, when I watch different garden videos, what they do is some of them don't disturb the soil. Some of them just pat it down with like a container, a flat container, to ease the seed in the soil so that it works, because a lot of seeds doesn't like to be too far down in the soil, because if it is, then it does not germinate. So what I'm doing here, I'm teasing the soil lightly. I'm disturbing the soil. I like that word better. I'm disturbing the soil lightly so that I can get them a little bit inside the soil so they can germinate. And that's it for that. And the next one I'm gonna put it with Celosia. And the flamingo color is very beautiful. I love the variety of the white or the gray bottom, and then it increase in intensity with the color. This light pink, and then it has this nice bright pink. So it's really the color of a flamingo, if you know what that is. All right. All right, so what it says here, it says it's an annual. So I can't wait. I can't interject. I can't wait to see this in the garden as a perennial, because usually Snapdragon is not a perennial in my area. And I think I'm in the 5A zone of the planting area. I'm in New York. The plants hibernate, perennials hibernate in wintertime, and they burst out to a glorious full plant in the spring to summertime. All right, so I'm gonna add this to my soil, and I can see this one go down. I can see this one go down, and it goes down very quickly. And I'm gonna disturb the soil. I'm gonna disturb the soil just lightly. Just lightly. And I'm gonna put another variety of bloom in here, because I think we have room for it, room for more. We always have room for more, right? So let's see, how tall does this BeanbCelosia gets? Let's see. It is 24 to 30 inches tall. So I like that. And what else I'm gonna use with it? You know what? I already used that passion flower. Now, I'm gonna use the poppy. Now, cosmos are very easy to germinate, so I'm not worried about them. I'm worried about the tiny little seeds that I can't really touch in my hand to put in something. So poppies are very beautiful, and they come up, they bloom in the springtime, and they're a cold weather annual. Now, cold weather and warm weather is the difference is cold weather one, you can germinate them ahead of time or put them in the garden in the soil fall, and they come up spring. And then the summer one, you can put them anytime when the summer comes, and they bloom right around. But the cold weather one, sometimes it's hard for them to germinate in the summer, because they need the cold in order to germinate. But they're annual just as well. So this has a lot of seeds. I have to say that Poppy Packet doesn't disappoint. You always get a good amount of seeds in there, and this one grows 12 to 14 inches, right? And it's a heirloom. I love heirloom because they have been in I'm gonna say this world over time. Heirloom, you know, is something that you can't kill, but they come back, and you know, they get more beautiful as they come back. So here you go. So I'm gonna disturb the soil here lightly, Disturb the soil lightly. I'm going to disturb the soil lightly. Yes, lightly. And then voila. And then I try to pat it down. And you can use a fork, you can use a pencil. Oftentimes I see a pencil. It opens up the right width of a hole. I'm using this metal thing, and it's giving me the right movement for it. And that's it. That's it right there. You don't see anything yet, but in a couple of weeks you should see little seedlings coming up. And this one is finished, so I'm gonna move this one out and put it over here.